Hello again. Thank you to Jeemac for supplying me with this dual camera dash cam, front and rear one. I'm going to enjoy setting it up, I'm going to enjoy recording it, and I'm hoping you enjoy the video that I get off at the same time. So this is the camera. It's a bit shiny in the sun, but it's a metal one, and it's got a nice lens on it. It's nice and flat. The buttons are on the side, and it tells you what the buttons do at the side of there. And they say I've already taken the cover off for the actual the rear of the dash cam, and I've taken the cover off on there at the same time. It records in full HD 1080p, and I've also put in my own SD micro card into there to kind of get it started. It recommends certain type of micro card, but what I'll do is I'll put all the information at the back, on the bottom of the video, and I'll put a link to the description that you can see it on Amazon at the same time if you want to check it out at the same time. It's quite a good value, by the way, and also in the case you've also got two suction cups, which is pretty straightforward, nothing too complicated. It fits to the dash cam. While I'm talking now, I'm screwing it on. It's as easy as that. And then obviously you've got a couple of cables here. I'm just going to show you what they are. You've got a cable which fits into cigarette lighter, which fits straight to the dash cam, which powers the dash cam. And you've also got the other camera, a nice little small square one, and they've got screws on the fittings there. They've supplied screws if you wanted to fit it on the outside of the car, but they've also got a suction bit there, which I'm going to use to fit to the inside of the windscreen at the rear. And the cable's quite long. That'll go all the way around the car, fit into the front dash cam, and I'll be connected up. And there's also a red cable in there which you can fit it to your reversing light. So when you pop it in reverse, it actually activates the camera to switch on the front dash cam. So I'm going to enjoy recording this. I hope you enjoy it too, and we'll see how we get on with the rest of the video. So there it is. I've got the front dash cam set up with two cables coming off it. One's for the rear camera and one's for the power. And I've run the cables along the top, down the side, and the power cable goes down there underneath to the 12 volt cigarette lighter, and the rear one goes along the top and down the side of the rear of the door, comes back up. You can just about see it coming up there, and the camera's there. So here it is. It's the camera that I've been looking at the last couple of days. It's the Jeemac Full HD 1080p, and if I bring a close up of the lens, you can see it says on the top there 170 degrees wide angle lens. On the bottom it says 12 megapixel for the camera. Now you've also got a flashlight there and a speaker, and obviously a reset button if you need to reset it. At the bottom you've got the slot for the micro SD card, and on the top you've got the fixing for the suction mount, which you've got two of them. And you've got the power lead which plugs into the camera from the cigarette 12 volt lighter, and you've got the port for the rear view camera to fit in there. And it's quite a flat screen. On the side of it you've got the push buttons from the top going down. You've got a mode, the up button, the on off button, the down button, and the menu. So if I press the on off button and hold it, see if we might come on then, and it's come on. And it's recording at the moment, so I'll just press the stop button. It stops it from recording, and you can see at the bottom there it's got the date by my phone, the time, and the microphone's turned off. It's mentioned that there's a SD card in and the battery. Now the battery is not meant to be used without the power lead, because it's not only a small battery. And I'll just go into the menu. See there, you've got the resolution, so I click OK, and you can see there's a higher setting, 1080 Full HD at the moment on the 1080p one. We can go down or you can go up, so whichever one you want. So I put on that one for the time being, and then going down to the cycle, says, you know, the actual the length of the recordings, there are 3-minute segments. And then going further down, the exposure I've left at 0, motion detection is off, the audio, which is the speaker, I've turned off. I had it on a couple of times, so later on in the video you'll probably see it on. And the date stamp, and you've got different settings for what you want. Now, I just come out of that a second and go back again, and then press the mode. So it switches to camera. All you got to do is press that, takes the photo straight away, and then you can press that again, it'll switch back to what you want. And then if you press that again, it's switched. So you can switch it around to what you want, really. Anyway, so that's a quick brief of the back office side of it. If I do that, it's turned it off. It's pretty straightforward. It's nice flat glass on it. And the casing, it's like a brushed stainless steel. It feels metal. I'm not sure if it is metal. It's quite light. It could be very thin metal. But it's really nice. I like it. Okay, it's a quick outline of the camera. So we got two clips coming up here. This is the first one. This is recorded in 1080p. And the second one's recorded in Full HD 1080p. So you better see the difference in quality. I think they're both quite good, by the way. This one here is recorded in the afternoon, so the light's fading a little bit. But what's interesting is I've got the rear view camera on, which is always handy. So if anyone drives in the back here, you've got proof that what's happened. And you can see on the rear view camera there's a white van following us. And in a few seconds, what you'll see is a van overtake them, which can be quite dangerous if they're not looking ahead far enough. So you've got proof what's going on. And even when the light's fading, there goes the van. Even when the light's fading in the afternoon, it's still quite good quality. And you can have the microphone on. I've turned the microphone off on these videos so I can just talk over the top of them. But I tried it with a microphone and it's not too bad. It picks up pretty much anything in the cabin. And this is the Full HD one. You can see there's a bit more quality there. So it's quite a nice little video we're seeing here. And I've got the rear view camera on at the same time. And I quite like recording it on it there. It's easy to record, it's easy to save, and when I was wanting to download it, I just took the SD micro card out and put it into the back of the computer, downloaded it pretty quickly, so that was easy to sort out. I'll put a link at the bottom of the video so you can check out it on Amazon whether you're interested in buying the dual dash cam. It also can double up as a camera, so if you need to suddenly change it over and take a picture of what's happening in front of you, it's just a matter of flick of a button and it sorts it out for you. Hope you enjoyed the video and safe driving.